I don't pretend to be an expert in Zen Buddhism or in Zen architecture, but just to spend time in a really beautiful temple garden and try to understand some of its structure and why it's built, how it's built, is a really, really worthwhile thing to do, probably by yourself, but sometimes with a guide. And just to sit in one of the gardens, particularly the dry gardens in some of the temples in Kyoto, and you just sit there and meditate and contemplate and try to work out why the monks have built the garden how they have, why they've used it in the way they have in meditation, and to really try and see its influences on architecture as you go around Japan. So I think you don't have to be a landscape gardener to understand it, you'd have to be an architect to understand it, but just to try and feel what a Zen architect or a Zen landscape gardener is trying to do is something that is a really refreshing thing to do in terms of clearing your mind and understanding what architecture and landscape means to the Japanese. One of the most visually exciting experiences I had in Japan was on an island called Naoshima, which is in the inland sea, and that has become an art centre. So all over the island, and actually on two neighbouring islands, there is a series of art installations and museums which you go around really in your own time. So there's really fantastic, really world-class art, but in an incredible natural setting, and you take it in your own time. You go on a bicycle and you go from artwork to artwork, and it's a really, really probably the most exciting cultural experience I've ever had. Seeing art with a really top artist and curator is going to make our inspired journey to Japan to see modern art something that you could not do in any other way with any other company. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm working with Jenny, who runs our Inspired Journeys, to bring something together that will be a real one-off, and so in a way I hope it doesn't sell so I can join it myself.